当众生升起菩提心的时候，那么自然花就会开了。那我们人生就好像含苞待放的花朵一样，当我们升起慈悲心跟菩提心的时候，这么开，就自然得到佛陀的功德，能够空悲双运。所以在这边我们接下来观想前方虚空莲月坐垫上，红色穗字及毫光极灿烂。所以我们首先观想自身为观音，那是白色的穗字，那么白色的穗字转成观音，那么在我们对面呢有一个红色的这个穗字。那么在这边两者的差别在哪里呢？白色的穗字呢代表的是世俗菩提心，是有慈悲心菩提心，但这种慈悲心菩提心是一种相对的，还是有二元对立的。那么所以在这边代表的颜色是一种白色的。那么在接下来观想在对面的本尊时候有红色的穗字，这所代表的是什么？就是圣意的菩提心。在这个前提之下，在这种情况之下，佛跟众生是一如的，等同的。所以在这边是用红色的穗字，就好像太阳一样来做代表，前面是月亮的白色。
对了，说句长节长经，他们这一把谁干里，圣经个懂了，长节长经人就听不的，长节他们这个他们这个对吧？就是我们长节他们这个特别具的讲的，什么的人节来，这些呢，说句长节长经他们就懂的，行吧，对吧？你把什么？有点说了，让英语学的，有人不说，他们本行过了我这么帮助了他们，就是我的工作大的，对吧？同大个我们让英语的，查经方面的，就是就查经他们去的把查经这个唱个学的，也说了疼。
So then it says, the light radiates, pleases the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, and gathering their knowledge, love, and power. And so the Buddhas have great compassion for all sentient beings and act for the welfare of sentient beings. And so here in this visualization, all the powers of the Buddhas are contained within this syllable. So what is the elixir of the heart of all the Buddhas of the 3 times? The essence. It is love and compassion for all sentient beings. So the qualities of all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions are the qualities of knowledge, love, and power. And these qualities are naturally present. But as we ordinary beings have ordinary perceptions, from a conventional perspective, we visualize that in the form of white light rays that gather. But from the ultimate perspective, the qualities of all the Buddhas of the 3 times, the qualities of knowledge, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are contained within one Buddha, here the Buddha Amitabha. So it says, and these qualities are dissolving back into the Sri.
So, 文里面有提到红色穗字毫光极灿烂，以令十方诸佛菩萨乐，自爱能力色以融入穗。那这边讲的是说所有佛陀的或者是本尊的各种各样的能力呢，这种大力都是含摄在这一个种子字之中。那它的本质是什么呢？这个就是对所有众生的广大无边的这种爱。那当这个爱升起的时候，这种种佛陀的功德就自然显现。那在这边凡夫是用白光来做代表， 那么这个是世俗谛呢，这种菩提心是用白光来做代表。那么在这边呢，十方三世诸佛的对众生的这种慈悲心跟爱心跟智慧呢，融摄于一身，融摄于一佛。那这个佛在这边指的就是阿弥陀佛跟他的岁字。
그래서 제가 군독도 통단이 제가 돼 야보지 시주를 와요. 강의들은 군독 다듯이 가야 돼. 군독 다들은 무슨 가시에게 내 로마 깔모로는 홍보로 거래. 야, 사직로는 사 가소소 상고요. 대군독이. 야. 대답이 상로 요바들 지속적 사지 탐지 뽑듯이 오와 홍 제가 수바치는 다 뒤송 상주 고독이 importe son 고요래. 온다 병이야. 따따다 코데이가 설 대식 중앙이 시작이요래. 대식 중앙은 사지 심지요 예측이 봐. 뒤들이 될 통담지가 그리고 수고독다 등이 함설랑니 사바다 hingi 함설랑니 다 삼바다 hingi도 다디 내와 차네 동담을 놓는 자와 참지 실로도 찍대 근데 잡지는 차로를 쇼소를 잡지켜도 찍와 차로요래 매발 차크요메 동대차 하고 고래 뒤선들이 라이오즈를 롭에서 생기 레낭 다디 박차장 생기 레낭 강리 로아르로 소치 나와 세나를 예라가 나와 세당은 야라가 나와 또 목진성 들어가 나와 레낭 뒤 박차다 무슨들이 천장 차로다 차리네 그래서지 내리오 말 그저기 레조 받다냐 식도 요래 이세 바나기 레낭 박차 마도가 봐도 되니다 거기서 동네 용구 요래 이제는 레낭 박차 강에서 나디니 송 나디니 뭐지 초더니 메이크업 뭐지다 삼바든 hingi yung 나디 식도 나디 식도 sana rego doa 럭tok nyumu ba tokde 식도 요래 나디 맞아 nyumu ba re 식도 요마 이제는 simply 레낭 박차 제가 사지어 봐 메게 제와도 또 그래 simply 나디 식송아 근데 저런도 저를 쳐도 봐 차. 레낭 박차 양
And so I hope that you all get a clear understanding of the relation between the conventional and the ultimate truth, or the conventional and ultimate level. So from a conventional perspective, for example, what thoughts arise? Sometimes people ask, should I practice the white Tara or should I practice the green Tara? And they make a separation between the deities. And this is this deity and that's that deity. That is the thought that comes from a conventional perspective. And so then we say that from a conventional perspective, the qualities of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are contained within the Omahong syllable. So this is how it is explained from the conventional perspective. And then from the ultimate perspective, it is explained from the perspective of Buddha nature, the single ground of all beings, the single ground of samsara and nirvana, which is Buddha nature. And so within Buddha nature, Buddhas and sentient beings are the same. They have a single ground. And this is what we call the ultimate level. When we engage in a practice from the conventional perspective, when we practice loving kindness and compassion, through cultivating compassion, self-grasping will diminish. And as self-grasping diminishes, we realize the ultimate truth, the single expanse. It is said within the expanse of primordial wisdom, all the Buddhas are one. So when the ice blocks floating on the ocean melt, they become one with the ocean. But they do not just disappear. The ocean does not disappear. This is what you need to understand. And so then on the next page, 18, it says, again light rays radiate to the 6 realms, purifying the karmic visions self-grasping, and habitual tendencies of sentient beings. So the karmic vision, self-grasping, and habitual tendencies of sentient beings, the karmic visions are the perceptions of sentient beings in the individual abodes of samsara, in the 6 realms of samsara. For example, greed or stinginess projects as the perception of a hungry spirit. Hatred or anger will project the hell realms. Ignorance will project the perception of the animal realm. And all these perceptions, these karmic visions, are just like ice that has some frozen. It is frozen water. So all these karmic appearances, these visions, do not last. They momentarily appear, and momentarily come to an end as karma exhausts itself momentarily. And then once karma is exhausted, it is like awakening from a dream, from a sleep. But until all karmic visions, self-grasping, and habitual tendencies have come to an end, sentient beings will continue to experience suffering. And where have all these karmic visions, self-grasping, and habitual tendencies come from? They all arise from self-grasping. And what is the single sufficient antidote to self-grasping, or the single medicine that cures all illnesses? It is loving kindness and compassion. That is what will destroy self-grasping. And as self-grasping is destroyed, naturally the other afflictive emotions, the 6 afflictive emotions, will collapse. If we do not destroy self-grasping and try to eliminate this or that afflictive emotion, you eliminate one, but another one arises, and there is no end to eliminating afflictive emotions for as long as we do not eliminate self-grasping. And so these habitual tendencies and so forth are removed through the power of Buddha Amitabha's love. Buddha Amitabha's love destroys the self-grasping in the mind of sentient beings, and that self-grasping then dissolves like a melting ice block and becomes one with the ocean water.
所以我在这边希望你们能够了解圣义谛跟世俗谛在这边的2种层面的这种区别。那么这个在世俗谛来讲，有些人可能会有分别说，到底要修这个本尊、那个本尊、绿度母、白度母等等的，那我应该要怎么样来思考，怎么样来想呢？像这一类的问题都是属于是世俗谛上面的问题。那么我们要知道说，所有3世的一切相状都含藏在嗡阿吽这3个种子字之中的。那至于在圣义谛上来讲，就没有这样子的区分，就是都是根基于一谛。那么众生的这个一谛，也就是轮回跟涅槃由此而来，佛性也在其中。在这个情况之下，在这个层面来讲呢，佛陀跟众生是等同的，也就是在一谛。那么在世俗上，在世俗谛来讲，我们要怎么样的修习呢？我们当然就是要长养我们的慈悲心跟爱心。当我们的慈悲心增长的时候，我执自然就减少，就降低。那么渐渐能够了解到圣义谛的道理。这个就有像冰块融化成水，水融入海洋中一样。冰就跟海洋融合为一，那当然在这个时候海洋是不会消失的。所以在心性的本质之上呢，就只有一个，并没有这样2元对立的划分的。那么接下来法本有讲到，就是说众生业嫌我执习气净等等，那净化众生的所有的障碍习气 业习跟烦恼等等。